It all started on a regular Tuesday afternoon. I was walking home, the streets were quiet, and the sun was just starting to lower in the sky. That's when I noticed an elderly man struggling to carry his groceries up the stairs. Most people were just walking by, absorbed in their own world, not noticing him. But then, a young woman from the neighborhood appeared. She didn't hesitate for a second. She ran over, grabbed some of the bags, and helped him up the steps. The man's face lit up with relief and gratitude, and she smiled softly, saying, "No problem at all." It was a simple moment, but I couldn't help noticing it. It felt like a small spark of humanity in the middle of an ordinary day. Later that same week, I saw her again, this time helping a lost dog that was wandering near the park. She gently approached it, checked for a collar, and led it back to the owner's house. The dog wagged its tail so happily, and the owner was clearly relieved. I watched from across the street, feeling a strange mix of admiration and inspiration. How often do we pause to notice these small, quiet acts of kindness? Then, a few days later, I saw her in the local park. She was picking up trash, rearranging benches, and making sure the playground was clean and safe for the children. She didn't announce herself, didn't ask for recognition. She just did it. People walked by, some waved, some smiled, and the park slowly started to feel warmer and more welcoming. I thought about how her simple presence was changing the mood of the neighborhood. I also noticed how she interacted with the children. She didn't just supervise, she played games, asked questions, and encouraged them to work together. The kids laughed more, helped each other, and seemed genuinely happier. It was incredible to see how one person's energy could ripple through a group so quickly. By the end of the week, more and more neighbors were talking about her small deeds. People started helping one another in little ways, holding doors, picking up litter, checking on elderly neighbors. The atmosphere in the neighborhood subtly shifted, becoming friendlier, calmer, and more connected. All because of one person, quietly choosing to make a difference. It made me reflect deeply. In a world where we often feel powerless, where bad news overwhelms us daily, there are individuals quietly weaving positivity into their surroundings. They don't need fame or reward. They simply act because it is right. And sometimes one small gesture is all it takes to change a day, a week, or even the lives of those around you. I kept thinking about her as I walked home. Who knows how many people she helps every week without anyone noticing? How many tiny sparks of kindness she ignites without expecting anything in return? And I realized that these everyday heroes are everywhere. We just need to open our eyes. Sometimes witnessing just one act of selfless care is enough to inspire a whole community.